Hello.
Hi. Hi, everybody. We're back. Welcome back to Smack Vision. I am your hostess, Angela, and this is Caitlin. And we are back, and we're coming in hot. Okay? We're coming in hot. We are reporting our weigh-in, which we like to call our Smac-Down.
Yeah.
This is the 7th week for us. This is week 7.
It's flying by.
It's going really quick.
Yeah.
And her and I were just talking about how, as much as we definitely thought it was going to totally suck, it's not the best, it's not the funnest, but it's going by really quick. And these numbers... These are the best numbers. And
it's the numbers that make it worthwhile. If those numbers weren't moving, I'd be like,
yeah,
I'm going back to eating everything in sight.
Exactly. Because if you're not losing and you're
what's the point?
Following all
at least be happy and fat. Like
exactly. Why am I going to get fat
skinny.
and eat cottage cheese every day?
Yeah.
Listen, all right. Yeah. I bought the cottage cheese. I'm eating the cottage cheese. She is a dead set against it. And not a fan. It's okay. I don't know. Whatever.
It's the only cheese I don't like.
Yeah. And before we get to the Smack-Down, I would like to say, I'm not sure if anybody noticed the angle of our camera right now.
Not look at both hands.
And the fact that we both can use both hands at once. We didn't get a cameraman yet.
We don't have the money for that.
Not yet.
Yeah.
But we did invest in a tripod, which our friend over at Let's Get Fit with Sandy sent me an email with the link to buy this cute little tripod that was super cheap. And now we're stepping up our game here on Smack Vision.
It's the coolest thing.
It's super cute.
Look at this little remote it comes with. I can stop the video and start the video with just a remote.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
We're excited.
Yeah.
Because now we could use both hands.
Yeah.
And it's steady. And it's on the table. I know. Baby steps.
Yeah.
We're just getting started here.
We can juggle.
We get... Right. What are you going to juggle?
Nothing. I can't juggle.
Okay. Anywho. So... we're going to talk about our weigh-in Smack-Down results for this week. Today is April 1st, 2019. And,
oh, it's April Fool's Day.
Yes, it is. It's
cool.
April Fool's Day. Happy April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
So, this morning I weighed in and the results are in. I lost 2.6 pounds. I lost 2.6 pounds.
Absolutely. That's amazing.
I'm excited.
Nice job.
I have a grand total loss of 24 pounds in 7 weeks.
That's amazing.
24 pounds in 7 weeks. I was watching a video of myself from January that I made with a friend of mine at work. And I looked at myself today and I was like completely disgusted from that video. I sent it to you this morning. Did you see it?
Not yet.
It was bad. It was bad.
I have to watch it.
And
yeah.
I filled out my uniform a little too much.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't mean, yeah. I'm not agreeing with you. I haven't seen it. But there is a difference. I have noticed with like even my shirts for work, like the button doesn't feel like it's gonna pop off and kill someone while I'm standing at a table because that was a worry. Or the worst was when it was like halfway through a shift and you realize half your shirt is unbuttoned. You're not like I wear a t-shirt.
How you make your money? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just actually working for it. She's unbuttoning her clothes, folks. Okay.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. No, I'm just kidding.
Do what it takes.
Do whatever it takes.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Okay. Actually, I ended up giving her a couple of my work shirts that got too big for me to wear.
Yes.
And they fit her. And so we're like one size behind each other. Like she's one size bigger than me, clothes-wise, tops. Yeah. She's.
I've always been a little bit bigger than her.
Shaped different.
I can eat more than she can.
Definitely.
I'm a goddess when it comes to eating a lot.
Right, exactly. Let's get back to that in 1 second. Okay, because now we're going to report Caitlin's Smack-Down information for this week. My lady.
Okay, this week I lost 2.5 pounds.
I'm so happy for you.
Thanks.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm proud of you too.
I'm proud of us.
Yes.
I'm so happy that you're sticking to it because, you know, I know you get really crabby about it.
I do.
And she's like a lion. And
I am.
You can't.
I need to be fed.
You have to like tiptoe around certain topics with her. And like she came over today and she was starving. And I was like, well, let's make the video and then we'll eat. And she was like, well, why don't we eat now?
Yeah.
And like, so I just made us a lovely breakfast actually.
It was delicious.
With scrambled eggs inside one of those wellness wraps with 2 tablespoons of Tostitos salsa con queso and 3 turkey sausage links cut up. So it was all scrambled and inside of the wrap and it's amazing. I love bacon, egg, and cheese or sausage, egg, and cheese wraps or sandwiches. Like? And the cheese sauce, that salsa con queso, is 2 points for 2 tablespoons, where like a slice of American cheese is like 3 or 4 points.
Not worth it.
So it's all.
You know what it tasted like though?
What it tasted like?
It tasted like those McDonald's sausage burritos.
Kind of.
It really did,
those
especially
are like
with the sauce.
So many points.
I don't know if they're that many, but it's still,
like
that's more
6.
worth. And they're tiny.
We had 3 scrambled eggs with the sausage links cut up inside of this big wrap. I mean, it was like a burrito.
This is still echoing.
All right. Well, let's have a
For a grand total weight loss this week of 20.7 pounds.
So you're in the 20s.
Yeah.
You're in the 20s. Welcome to the 20s.
And thank you.
Okay. And then it's only... You turned it off.
All right.
Okay. So she's in the 20s. I'm in the 20s. It's been 7 weeks. And we're both in the 20s. And so let's just talk really quickly about how lucky we are that we work in a restaurant. Because we run the entire day. Yeah. And, you know, I feel like our starting weights would have been way more had we not done this for a job. Because
we are both very big on being realists. And we know that the weight loss that we're having, I wouldn't call it luck because we are working hard at it. But
right.
The luck that we're having is going to come to a screeching halt because eventually we will taper off to like 1 pound a week, maybe 8 ounces a week or something like that. Not always. Sometimes we'll have like a 3 pound weight loss, but the healthy way to lose is like 1 to 3 pounds a week. And we know that's coming. Because the bigger you are, the quicker you lose in the beginning, which is awesome. Because it makes
our bodies are like, what's happening?
They're in shock.
And they don't know what's happening.
Yep, they're shutting down. One day she looked like a robot at work. She was like, and she was like, somebody get her something to eat.
Quick, get her some cottage cheese.
And you just shut down even more.
The worst.
Yeah, cottage cheese is awful.
But these numbers are, they're hot. Like I said, we're coming in hot. And we gotta be realists though. We know we're riding this high right now. We're excited about it.
We know some weeks we're gonna not lose. We might gain. Sometimes what you eat the day before will factor into that. Sometimes you might have a cheat meal that factors into that. Sometimes you might just be more salty.
Right.
You know what I mean?
My phone's ringing. Sorry.
You still have a house phone?
Yeah.
It's 2019.
I know.
Oh, wait, we still have a house phone. No one answers it, though.
No.
It'll ring. I'm like, what is that noise?
That ruckus.
Like, someone stop that. How do we stop that thing?
Yep. Anyway, I never answered it. I don't know. I have it because they said it was cheaper. They said the cable company scammed me.
Scammed her right into it.
I buy everything. Anyway, I do. I buy anything that's for sale. I would buy water from outside, like on the ground. I would. A kid selling water on the corner for $6 a cup. That he scooped up from a puddle. Yeah. I would buy it because I'm like, oh, I feel bad. He's cute. Like, and I would just give him all my money.
She bought something from a kiosk once that was like $200 and she wanted to return it. And I left her alone at the kiosk that was my bad. And I came back and she bought another $200 for the merchandise. I think she now owns that kiosk.
I went in there, stormed into that kiosk so mad that they scammed me. I wanted my $200 back. And I don't know, he did some kind of witchcraft on me. left me for dead.
I did. I don't like confrontation. We walk up to the kiosk. I'm like, you're on your own. Bye.
I need support. I need you to support me bringing this back because these guys are tough. They're tough. And I went in there and I'm like, excuse me, I have a problem with this item. And I looked behind me and she's gone. She just peeled out of there. She didn't want nothing to do with it. Nope. And literally, he did some kind of magic. He brainwashed me. The next thing I knew, I was looking for Kate in the mall with 2 bags of stuff.
We were hitching the kiosk to the back of my car and we were driving it home. She also bought a trailer hitch for my car.
She comes up to me and she goes, what are you doing? I'm like, I need you to hold one of these bags. And it was like, it was all hair stuff. And I'm a hairdresser on the side. I do that and I get discounted stuff at the beauty supply because I have a hair license. And I still bought all of that crap that I didn't need or really use. And
she does that with everything?
I do it all the time. I'm not allowed to go to those kiosks.
No, she's not anymore. She's really not.
They're devils over there in the kiosks.
Steer her away.
Yeah.
Anyway,
sorry. We got
off on a tangent
Yeah,
here.
we did. So... Anyways,
so we're trying not to be big anymore. We're losing weight. We know it's gonna come to reality soon.
It'll taper. It'll
taper.
Slow. It'll taper down. But right now we're coming in hot, as I keep saying.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's really great. Excited. Right now we're riding the waves.
We are, and people are noticing. And although I'm kind of like, it's only like 20 pounds or whatever, and people are like, you look really good, and I'm like, on this giant body, I just don't feel like 20 pounds is that noticeable of a loss.
You could tell, though, she looks great.
But thanks, pal.
Yeah, no problem.
I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited to be able to fit into clothes that I've had in my closet since the last time I did Weight Watchers that I like, that I wouldn't give up when I was too fat for them.
I'm almost there. I only own like 2 t-shirts right now. That's why I'm always in my tie-dye shirts.
Yeah. She's like, I'm not buying anything because until I lose weight and I, whatever. So, which is fine.
Well, I do have a goal shirt. Remember my goal shirt we got we went to Goodwill to buy ties for our job because they're really cheap there. And I found this shirt from Hollister that was amazing. It's a Hawaiian button down. It's the coolest print ever, but it's an extra large. And right now I'm in a 3XL.
And I'm like, she loved this shirt, and it was like such a good deal.
It was $8 for a Hollister shirt.
It's probably like a $50 shirt.
Absolutely. It's like nicely made.
She loved it. Yep. And I was like, you know what? You should get that shirt. This was right before we started our Weight Watchers.
It was like 2 days before.
2 days before. I'm like, Kate, you should get that shirt, and you should hang it up in your room. And just
that's my goal shirt.
Goal, where you're going to be like, I'm going to be able to, at least, I'm not going to be a twig. You got to be realistic. But at least I'm going to lose enough weight to be able to fit into that
an
cool
XL.
shirt.
That'd be awesome. And that cool shirt. Thank you.
Of course.
I can't wait to wear that shirt.
Yep.
One day it'll be on this video.
It will.
Okay.
One day soon.
Ooh, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So, so that's it. Right? Was that all we were going to say?
Oh, Sandy, you're doing great, girl.
Sandy.
Stick with it. Sometimes you're going to have bad weeks. It's not always your fault. Even if you do the best thing ever, it could just be a fluke that one day you could just have more salt or something, and you could have drank too much water or something the night before. Don't get discouraged. Yep.
Sandy has been working hard for a long time.
Yep.
And she's a great lady. She's from Let's Get Fit with Sandy. That's her channel. And she's been rooting us on, and she's a super sweet lady. And she's having a little tough time right now. And we feel you, girl. Because like we were saying, these numbers are not going to last forever.
No.
We're losing over 2 pounds a week, pretty much.
We've both gotten down far on Weight Watchers, and we know what it's like when you get way further down and you're really doing well, but you don't lose constantly. It gets discouraging.
It's so frustrating.
Stop. That's why I stopped a few years ago.
Yep.
I got literally to my goal weight, which was 150 pounds, and I was 2 pounds away from it, and I could not lose that 2 pounds, and I gave up. And then I put on like 100 something pounds more, which is insane. I was literally 2 pounds from my goal, and I gave up and let myself gain over 150 pounds almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? So don't give up. You're going to have weeks like this.
And you know what, Sandy? You're healthier than you were.
Yep.
You got your kids and your grandkids, and you're going to be around longer for them because you are trying. Even if you're not losing every single week, at least you're still eating healthily.
Yeah, your body is thanking you for that.
Doing your walks and stuff like that. So
don't always pay attention to the scale. That my trainer at the gym tells me that all the time. The scale is not always your best friend. Don't pay attention to it.
Yep. And so we're rooting for you, girl. We know you're gonna you know, you're going to, even if you don't lose anything else, you still lost a whole bunch of weight in the first place. And you're, you know, you're living a way healthier lifestyle than you were. So keep it up. Keep up the good work.
And anybody else struggling.
And anybody else struggling, right? Because you know what? We're going to need you guys when we start struggling, if we start struggling. Yeah, so we're all here for each other, and that's what it's all about.
Yep.
So with that being said, we're going to wrap up this Smac-Down for this week. And we hope that you liked our video. And we're really proud of it.
We're trying to keep them shorter.
Yeah, we're trying to cut it down because we know we like to yap.
Yeah. We do. We get together and talk for hours. We've gotten lost on so many road trips because we just start talking and ignoring the GPS.
Yep.
Look what's going off right now. All right, we gotta go.
Okay, we gotta go.
We gotta go chat more.
Yes, so stay tuned here on Smac Vision, and please like our video, subscribe, hit the little bell for the notifications, and please comment. We love your comments. We love all you guys sharing your stories and ideas. And if there's something else that you want to know about us or maybe talk about, like, go ahead and put it in.
Yeah.
And you can also follow us on Instagram. And that's it. That's all for today. So thanks so much, guys. We'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
I'm gonna use the remote. Ooh, ready? And bye. Tripod.